Sickle of time spares none, not even the NEET aspirant. And when the time is limited, efficiency is what matters. And if you are looking for the same, consider watching. Namaste everyone, this is Abhinandan Patidar, second year medical student at MGM Medical College Indore. And in this video, I will be sharing few tips and tricks to make your study more efficient and also the mistakes that you need to avoid as a NEET aspirant. So when I started my preparation in the beginning, I always had this question that DC Pandey or HC Verma or even Irodov, are these necessary for NEET or not? Or if you have to top the examination, do we have to solve these books necessarily? And in an attempt to solve those questions, I wasted my time. But the question is, are these books necessary? Well, no, because the coaching material is enough. And even if you are not in any coaching institute, there are good books for a NEET NEET entrance, NEET UG entrance. Solve them instead. Because the whole purpose of preparation is to crack examination and not bragging about being able to solve tough questions. And for the purpose of cracking the examination, these NEET modules or coaching material is enough. Now back then, my teachers explained me the same thing. But I admit that there is a serious or there is uncontrollable urge to solve those books, those tough questions. So solve them while procrastinating. This way you will achieve a productive procrastination. Now if you are aware with the pattern of NEET examination, there are 180 questions and 180 minutes. Now this necessitates the need of time management. So if you want good time management during the exam hours, you need to have a good time management during your question practice too. Now how to achieve this? So set the timer and set the target questions. Now this will reveal the amount of time you are taking to do a particular question or the questions of a particular subject. Now with this in mind, you will be able to make changes and improve your speed. Also, due to improper time management, peace of mind gets disturbed, resulting in the inability to solve the questions we already know. But when you are practicing this tip, your time will be managed efficiently and there would be peace in mind too. All of us want to study for long hours, but we fail. Reason? In that short break we took, we grab our phone and the short break grows longer and longer. So instead, just set an alarm for 15 to 20 minutes, take a power nap. This would rejuvenate your brain better than anything. So the next tip is use active retrieval. Now we study a topic and for revision we reread the same. This for sure is very boring. Now in revision, what we don't know is the drop and what we know is the ocean. So since we know everything already, so we just reread the thing very fast, and in that speed these small facts slips off and we encounter the same in the exam and we feel like we read the whole thing but ye kaise chhut gaya. Now the solution is just write the things that you know. Now when you write the things that you know, this will put forward exactly only those things that you don't know. So just learn them. So you have to learn very few things and this will save your time. And since you are not passively rereading this stuff, but you are exercising your brain to pour the things out of your brain, this would be imprinted in your brain for a long time. Now tell me one thing, if I tell you to study only for 25 minutes, will it become easier for you to start? Definitely yes, because the whole hindrance or resistance is in getting started only. Once you have started, it becomes very easy for us to continue the same thing. Now that you know that you have to study just for 25 minutes, put your whole heart and brain into it. Now what after 25 minutes? Now when you started studying, most of your resistance had gone. But anyways, let us take a 5 minutes break. And definitely in this break, you don't have to grab your phone. Music, listening or meditation would be the best thing. Now after repeat 2 or 3 such sessions and then take a big break. Take a break of 25 minutes or 30 minutes. Now in this case, you are actually studying efficiently because the time you are giving for studying, those 25 minutes, you are actually putting your hearts and brains into it and you are actually studying rather than just counting the time that, okay, I have studied for that much, this much hours. The next tip is recall humorous scenes on your way to test centers and also sing music. Now I faced this problem for literally 1 year. I had the potential of scoring more, but those 3 hours of test are completely different. We have everything in our mind before the test, but as soon as we go inside the test hall or test room, everything goes blank. Reason? Constant rush in mind. As soon as we wake up on the test day, we start overthinking about the test. Am I forgetting something? Have I learned all the formulas? Fabishi family के example क्या है? And all that stuff. So to prevent this, as soon as any thought of this sort came into my mind, I used to start sing the music, songs, and I used to recall humorous scenes from the movies. And this ensured peace in mind, and this peace in mind ensured proper functioning of my brain in the test. Now all of us have some doubts. Now whenever we face any doubt in any question, we present it to teacher. First of all we are unable to solve that, then we present it to teacher. Now teacher explains it, but then also we are not getting anything. Now the overthinking starts. Will I be able to get this? Be able to crack the examination? And the thoughts of this sort comes into our mind. So just leave the doubt, just leave it and solve it after 4-5 days. And even after 4-5 days you are facing the same problem, that you are unable to do that, touch the same doubt after 2 or 3 months. Just leave it aside. Now after 2-3 months, when you will approach the same question, you will have a fresh mind. You don't have any of the previous experiences, previous thoughts that I was unable to do this particular thing. So probably you will be able to solve the doubts. So doubts need to be managed, otherwise because of this overthinking you will have deteriorating effects on your other subjects. The next tip is make short notes of physics, chemistry, biology. Now this should be your far-sighted approach for NEET examination. Learning the formulas of a chapter or two are very easy. We all can do that. And the same is true for the fact-based questions of biology. But we all are aware of the syllabus, the amount of syllabus that is asked in NEET examination. And retaining everything is very essential, which we do by revision. Now the revision of whole syllabus is very time consuming, and that's why for proper time efficient revision you need to make short notes. I made short notes of physics and chemistry, and I'm literally telling you, those short notes saved me a lot of time during revision. It hardly took me 25 minutes to 30 minutes for physics revision. I know that this short note making is very time consuming, and out of laziness I also skipped some of the chapters, but I urge you to make short notes, because definitely this hard work will pay off in the end when you will revise for complete syllabus test or the NEET exam. The next tip is avoid rereading the formulas. Definitely if we are running short of time, you can only do formula revision, but in case you have some time left, so try doing some questions, because in formula revision many of the confusion arises in the examination ki r cube tha ki r square tha, but when you do the questions, the formula, out of the many formula, the formula which you forgot gets caught while you are doing question. So when you have some time left, do questions rather than doing formula. So these were the tips that I wanted to share, and I would love to know which one you like the most. And definitely there is no alternative to hard work. The motive of sharing these tips was just to make your work more doable, to add some smartness in your hard work. Dhanyawad.